Okay, so first things first. Okay, so for the first thing, you have to have Facebook account, and for this purpose, okay, so first things, cut. Okay, so first thing that you have to have is a Facebook account, and you need Facebook because you're going to have this website. Cut. Okay, so for the cut. Okay, so for the beginning, we need Facebook, and Facebook. Cut. Okay, so first thing is that you have to have an account on Facebook because we're going to use Facebook to drive traffic and get attention to what we are going to sell. Let's just get let's just head back to Fiverr and let's just head back to Fiverr and so let us just let us just head back to Fiverr and check some gigs that. Okay, so let's get back to Fiverr. So as all of you know, okay, okay, so as most of you know, Fiverr is a website where you can buy or sell any kind of digital service that you can imagine. And let's say that you wanna advertise some of these gigs here. All that you have to do is find a suitable service that you're familiar with or that you can actually work, and just head on to uh, some of these services. Okay, when we hit okay, when we hit some of these services, we see about what is. Okay, when we hit these services, we see about what these gigs are, but let's just find out some other one. Okay, yeah, this is maybe a better niche. So here you will see that there are various gigs offering some writing and SEO articles. So let's say that we want to click this one. So this is a gig that this buyer has like 2000. So on this gig we see that this buyer has over 1,000. So on this gig we see that this buyer. So on this gig we see that this buyer. So on this gig we see that this seller has over 1,000 reviews and 3 orders in queue for and he's charging for starter pack like $15. So uh, there are, and here he has higher prices for cut odavde počinje. Okay, on this gig we see that this seller has over 1,000 reviews and 3 orders in queue, and that he charges like $15 per delivery. His delivery has 100 words, brilliant intro, fabulous conclusion, or any other compelling segment of an article. In my personal opinion, this is way too small for $15, but you can find other sellers that do 500 words for $5. But let's just take this as an example. So what we want to do with this one is that we scroll through here and see what this guy offers. So here in his about section we see that he can write on pretty much any niche, you see, any topic. So we're going to use this to So we're going to use this as an example on how to write SEO articles for other bloggers or somebody who needs information from this. So how this goes is okay. So here we see tons of okay. So here we see tons of gigs that okay. So here we see tons of gigs that describe writers and publishers that can write a blog or an article for you for pretty much a decent price. So let's say that we want to find somebody who's affordable, like this girl here, and let's check her out. Okay, so here we see that she had like four or la la. Ništa, brate, brate. Okay, so what you wanna cut? Okay, so what you wanna do is that you wanna cut. Okay, so what you wanna do is that you need to copy a link of this gig and okay, so what you wanna do is you wanna okay, so let's say you wanna promote this gig. So you need to copy a link from it, and then you need to go to Facebook, and I'll show you there, and I'll show you what to do once you're on Facebook. Okay, so once here on oh, okay, so once again we're cut. Okay, so once again we're here on Facebook, and in order to promote a gig that does article writing, the good position to start would be to write here. Okay, once here. Okay, so once we're back here on okay, so once we're here back on Facebook, what you want to do is that once you have the gig that you want to promote, so in my case, this is article writing, the best to start would be to target bloggers or people who actually write articles. So, for example, of this video, we're going to type bloggers, and let's see what is there about bloggers. Best mic. Okay, so we're going to type Okay, so we're going to type bloggers here and see what Facebook will come up for. So here on the left, I'm going to choose groups, and I'm going to scroll through all of these groups. So these are all groups that have so the first groups that pop up so the first groups that pop up are usually those with the highest number of active members and highest number of posts and that have highest post count per day. So anything under 20 posts per day would be a waste of time. So aim for the pages that have over 20 posts per day. So that those are good places to uh, because those are good places to start promoting your gigs. Because those are good places to start promoting your gigs. And how to do so is by simply going into some of these groups, and let's say that we're going to scroll all through, and let's say we scroll all and let's say that we scroll through all of these pages. Okay, so let's say that we Okay, so let's say that we want to scroll through most of these groups and pages and find a suitable one, uh, like what I did. Like, for example, these bloggers. Okay, so let's say that we scroll through all of these. Okay, so let's say that we already scroll Okay, so let's say that we already scrolled through all of these pages and the groups, and that we found our suitable one, which is this one. So let's click it and see what people are usually doing here. Uh, these it says that this has over 2500 posts at the time of them accepting me. Okay, so let's say that you want to scroll through all of these groups down and start joining them. Make sure to join only to those who have over 20 posts per day, because everything below that is a waste of time. So, for example, of this video, I'm going to enter this one, which I'm already a member of, and here this is a group dedicated to bloggers and writers. So you can see their rules, and make sure to stay on this rule. So make sure to follow their rules in order to don't so make sure to stay in these rules in order to avoid being kicked off. from these kind of groups. And what you want to do is that you want to go to this members tab and then scroll down and see about who likes this, and then you should start finding people who are into the business niche, like, and then start scrolling through the people who are members of this group, and start finding people who are employed at some sort of business. And because it's better, because because they are more because they are most likely to need your services. So let's, for example, see this Sarah Valentine. So what you want to do is you want to head here and befriend her, or just send her a message, like something like, "Hi Sarah, I just saw that you are a member of this bloggers and writers family group on Facebook. I'm here to offer you amazing services regarding writing on this and that topic. And if you're willing to cooperate, drop me a message so that we and if you're willing to cooperate, drop me a message so that we can get in touch and see if I can do something for you. If you want to look at my portfolio, take a look. You can also say something like, if you have you can also say something like, if you have you can also say something if you have a portfolio, then you can also add that some if you have a portfolio, then you can add something like this. If you want to check out my work and previous clients, please check in here and drop a link to your portfolio. If not, then it's perfectly okay, but the process will be longer. So just start finding people who are in business, and start contacting them for possible cooperation like this one. So this is how easy it is. And now, this is the second this is second this is a second trip that this is a second way on how you can so this is a second way how you can actually promote your gig and get more sales. It has to do something with Quora. So this is a second cut. So this is a second way on how to promote your gig, and so Quora is an answer on the second tip on how you can actually promote your services on Fiverr or pretty much any other freelancing service, as long as you stay on Quora terms of services, and that is to not promote anything regarding your freelancing services. And here I'm going to show you the catch. So let's say, for example, that you want to see how other people are doing it. Just go to Quora and say something like, how to get more sales Fiverr. And here you'll see various questions asked by community, so you want to enter this one, for example, and then see what people are writing here. So this Tarek wrote an answer which is obviously with the most upvotes. Well, actually no, but it has a lot of upvotes, and he has 1.8k views, and because it's a big answer. Mhm. Okay, so here we see. Okay, so for this question here we see that this has had 100. Okay, so for this we see that this guy has over 100 answers, and really long ones are those who are getting the most views. So this Rashid freelance Fiverr wrote one of the biggest answers, so that's why Quora algorithm ranked him among the highest here, and he has also a lot of upvotes. So once you give an upvote, you're helping this answer get ranked better. So he received 5.7k views, and he explains here some and he explains here on how people actually do this. So here he linked so here you see various backlinks to probably some of his or his affiliate Fiverr profiles, which is usually uh, so. Okay, so here we see answers which this question got. So you have to understand how Quora works. Quora mostly ban people from getting advertised on their website. So once you want to advertise yourself, you have to conceal it a little bit and don't do like this on go to Fiverr profile, because in the most cases they will only allow it if this is a non-existing gig. So since this is not existing gig, this guy would probably start getting views that lead to nowhere. But let's focus on how to get things done. So you see he has like five different topics that he so you see that he created five different topics and wrote about it, while the guy below it wrote like multiple. But the guy below wrote at least twice as big text and received three times more traffic from it. So Quora algorithm also works by upvoting. So the vote, so the answer that has most votes get most traffic. So what you want to do is that you want to copy something like this and answer it to. So what you want to do is that you want to create an answer. So you want to answer this, and you want to write something uh, creative. So for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to write an entire answer here, because it will take some time to write longer and more detailed answer than those which are already here. But what you can do instead is just copy this one, and because it's long, just copy it and go to another website which is called uh, and go to another website which is called So what you can do is that you can actually combine a few of these answers that are already present here and copy their content and rearrange it on another website which is called medium.com. And Medium, for those of you that don't know, is a website that serves as a medium for people who wish to write an article or something, but they don't have their own website. So uh, it essentially serves as what its name implies, to be a medium of transferring information from people without websites to online community so that people can find various topics. So as you can see, this website is full of different topics, and you can actually write on pretty much any other niche as long as you follow their terms of services. So for example of this video, I'm going to write something like and then just paste the content that you previously copied from Quora, do a little bit of editing and combination, and then you just click on publish. Once it is published, you just have to copy a link and then write a
can get that from your school article about how I found the seller.
Okay, so remember this first gig that we found out on Fiverr. So we copied the link and then we head back to Quora, and then we had cut. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so once back here on Fiverr, assuming that you want to promote this gig, just copy a link and then just head back to medium.com and make sure that in the first few sentences you write something like this is how I got my
and blue, you don't have to just answer one question and see what happens. So it's better that have members. And if you didn't Fiverr to our Fiverr gig on this on Quora, you wanna click on that. You wanna click on this and paste the link to our Medium article. Click on add, and instead of making this, click here to get in touch with the writer who wrote for me. You can change it to click here from here on Quora, and as you can see, made lot about this thing. You have to actually try to answer. Head over here that it says good. Let me show you guys this how. So you want to be like, you want a story about how you bought a gift yourself is by clicking on this link. Then you want to highlight this link. This is where you want to have success. Perfect writer for my new blog. Okay, so we're gonna.
So here we see, so here we have to get some, all right, so here we have to get some story about, so, so here we're going to write something like, uh, so here we're going to write something along these lines. Or we can just add my new blog, and then below this we're going to write a combination of the text that we found on Quora. So we're going to do a little bit of editing of the answers given here. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to just copy this and head back to Quora, to Medium, and here in this text we're going to link the Fiverr gig that we previously copied in the Fiverr what we want to promote. So here we're going to add a Fiverr gig. So remember that Fiverr gig that we copied link from, we're going to use that same link to insert it here on Medium, and upon editing of all this text we're going to hit publish, and then we're just going to copy a link from Medium to Quora answer in order to avoid being kicked off from Quora for personal advertisement. So this is a useful strategy. So let's say that we have our so let's say that we had our text finished. So now we're going to just enter something like this: check the seller that we got here. and save your time. Save your time and money. So to enter a link, just highlight the text, click link here, and just paste the link from Fiverr. Then just click publish. So once you have published, it, just copy a link from this Quora and then head back to. So once you have published this on medium.com, just copy a medium link and head back to Quora. Once on Quora, you just have to write this answer in something like this or along these lines, but the best practice would be to have a longer answer than what currently has on Quora. Cut. So for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to write the whole answer like the answers that we see below with a lot of words. We're just going to write something like this, but the process is clear and simple. So you'll probably get used to write.
Try to and
So once on Quora, just write your longer answer, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to write something along these lines, like, hi guys, I just wanted to share uh, my story on how I got uh, cheap and quality seller, not seller, but writer for my new blog about how to make money online. Check it here. Also make sure to capitalize this and then link your medium link here so that people can get to medium to read your article. So this is basically it. Just click submit, and if you have good text, good SEO optimized text with a few links in it, you can probably get ranked pretty high and get free traffic out of Quora. Okay, guys, so I hope you get the point. Please have a good and please make sure to have good and high quality text written here, and try to get as many useful information as you can. That is the only thing that works on Quora, so make sure to write longer answers than so make sure to write longer answers than those that exist below, or write more SEO optimized content which has a lot more useful info, but leave something for people to go to your Medium article and to get redirected to your Fiverr, because Quora, as you know, is a source of free traffic and people are constantly getting to know new things here. So make sure to stay active and write about things that you understand in your niche, and you'll see results coming on pretty soon. Okay, guys, so if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to get notifications when I post another video. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure to ask in comments if you want to know more, or if you want to know or if you have a suggestion on which I would or if you have a suggestion on a new topic that you would like me to create a video on. Until next video, goodbye.